This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
There's just one thing that I want to make abundantly, publicly clear on a camera speaking to all of you on the internet, okay? Let this be my official public statement of record, okay? And let this stand in the annals of history, alright? As something that I said on public record so no one can misconstrue it. No one can say, oh, I didn't understand what Phil was saying because it was in a tweet or a post or he farted and it kind of sounded like something. I'm going to say something absolutely, positively, publicly to all of you right now. Everyone listen. Entire world. All 273 of you on the stream right now. Entire world. Listen up to this statement, okay? There are some people on the internet that for some odd reasons can't seem to keep my name out of their mouth. I don't know why, because if you don't notice, it's not people who I usually regularly talk about. I don't usually mention people from outside of my stream. Only if someone like in the stream chat brings up someone will I ever really reference anything from outside of my own streaming content. Okay? I don't want to pick fights with anyone. I don't want to have problems with anyone. I just want to be left alone. I just want to sit here on DsP Gaming and put out fun, interactive streams and gameplay content for you guys on a daily basis and have a good time doing it. That's what this has always been about. Since the day I started making gameplay videos on the internet in 2008, that's all it was ever about. I didn't want to be involved in anyone else's drama, in anyone else's collaborations, and anyone else's shit. I just want to be me and be me and do myself, you know what I mean? I've always said this. I've always said I'm kind of a man unto himself. I feel like even though I'm amidst all the content creators out there and people constantly reference me and talk about me, I feel like I'm isolated. I'm on an island. I do my own thing, all right? I understand everyone else is all around me getting popular and doing this and doing that, and I don't really give a shit. If you haven't noticed, my formula hasn't much changed over the years. I'm still here every day putting out raw gameplay content for you guys and loving what I do for a living. In fact, I love it today more than I ever have before. I get to do a fun podcast every day. We have fun interactive gameplay streams. It's awesome. It really is. This is the best job in the world.
I e-bag, right? You're constantly asking your viewers and your fans for contribution. Phil's just one of the worst e-beggars.
And so, why am I bringing this up? Because as of late, apparently there's a large group of people outside of my streams who keep bringing me up. I don't know why. People come in here, they try to bait me with statements. Oh, Phil, did you hear this guy said this? What do you think about this drama here and this and that? I'm not taking the bait. I have nothing to do with that shit. I don't want to talk about those fucking people, okay? In particular, yesterday, Keemstar kept mentioning me on his Twitter feed. First, he claims that I'm going to be in a podcast with Wings of Redemption and Boogie. Then he posts again, stating, I have a business proposition for Darkside Phil, but he has me blocked here on Twitter. So, boys, get at it. Go tell him. Go tell me what? Okay? Listen, I have no interest in making cookies inside of a hollow tree with you. Alright? You do whatever you want to do with your own shit and leave me the fuck alone. I don't know how many times I have to make it abundantly clear. You are a toxic cesspool of YouTube. I want nothing to do with you or any of your content ever. In any way. Just shut up and stop talking about me. Leave me alone. You're blocked for a reason, bitch. I want nothing to do with you.
Why am I toxic? More toxic, more toxic.
Jesus Christ. It's like, how straightforward can I be in saying that I want nothing to do with that, right? But still, it continues. These people will not leave me alone, all right? So it's that simple. I want nothing to do with these people at all. Leave me alone. I'm done with it, period, okay? Okay? Can we be done now? Are we done? Thank you. I'm done. No more. And I mean it. Like, and here's the truth of the matter, all right? Think about how dumb you have to be. I'm blocked on Twitter, so I can't contact him. What? Twitter apparently is the only way on planet Earth to contact an individual. Oh my god. Right. I totally don't have a public email address for business inquiries listed right on my YouTube page. That doesn't exist, right? Right? Whatever. And this is what I mean. If people were serious, of course, if he were serious, he would have actually reached out to me in a method that makes sense, not spamming his Twitter feed to his fucking moronic followers. Hey, so go spam Darkside Phil, let him know that I want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to you, alright? Fudge stripes. Keep making them. Leave us the fuck alone. Us normal people out here, okay? Holy shit.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Yes.
So I think now I've made myself abundantly fucking clear. We can now continue on with my regularly scheduled content. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
I love to spank myself. Wait, what? I didn't mean to say that. Didn't mean to say that. That's all in the past, okay?
I believe there was a super chat with a question that is hilarious because I've answered this question so many times before, but people who just want to cause drama try to cause drama. So allow me now to completely embarrass this person. This person's name is Why Am I Toxic Carl, okay? Why am I Toxic Carl? First of all, let's get him up on the leaderboard as the latest super chatter because it was a $10 super chat, okay? And Why Am I Toxic Carl asked the following silly question. If PayPal doesn't dox, how do you know the tip war guys weren't only iced coffee, okay? Now comes the embarrassment portion, okay? I have explained many, many times over the years that when you use PayPal, the only information that is provided to the person receiving the tip or payment is what you choose to expose to the person. Sure, if you're someone who's tipping and you openly say, here's all my information, make it public, I'll get everything.
Tips are preferred now because I need to get my PayPal account out of the red. So every tip that you give me helps me get my PayPal out of the red, okay? It does. And I need that help today.
I'll get your name, your address, everything that you put in PayPal, you can make public, all right? But most people who use PayPal have a brain and don't make all their information public. They make it so that basically you get general information. So, for example, right now, if 672 were to send me a tip, $6.72 like he does every once in a while, and it's very appreciated. Thank you, 672. I will get an email, and in that email, it will contain an email address saying someone at this email address just tipped you. Okay? That's all it says. And if I go into PayPal, it'll say the same thing. Here's a tip that you received from this person, and here's their email address. And that's it. It doesn't give me the name. It doesn't give me an address. It doesn't give me a phone number. It doesn't give me your social security number. It doesn't give me your blood type. It doesn't tell me the names of your friends and relatives. It doesn't link me to your Facebook page with geotagged photos, so I know exactly where you've been for the last, couple of weeks, and if I wanted to stalk you, I could hunt you down and basically, do creepy stuff. None of that is available. All right? It's not. I mean, if you're a moron and you actually put that information into PayPal and then click, yeah, share it, then yeah, maybe you could get some more information, but you'd have to be an idiot. Now maybe some people are idiots. I can't help the people being idiots, okay? Basic functionality of PayPal is you would learn how to use PayPal before you use PayPal, right? Right? Like, you wouldn't go online not knowing how to use a credit card and then try to use your credit card and charge $4 million to your credit card, right? Who would be responsible for that? You, because you're stupid, right? So, that's what I'm saying, like, it seems like people want to spin it like, oh, PayPal is so unsafe, such a terrible, unsafe place. Well, it's as unsafe as you make it unsafe. If you're an idiot, and you put all your information in, and you don't hide it, and then you give it to everyone who you send a payment to, yeah, it's unsafe because you're an idiot. It has nothing to do with the person you're sending the payment to. They didn't ask for that information, nor do they want it. It's your own fault.
As you know, my voice is very annoying. High-pitched, doesn't fit my body. Everyone tells me constantly that I sound like a small child, whining and screaming. Very nasally, very annoying,
It was funny because what was it? Wasn't it, something happened on Twitter at some point where someone who was like a pseudo celebrity or something had opened up and said, I'm accepting donations on Twitter, and they put up a PayPal link, and people sent donations, and then were complaining on Twitter after the fact, don't do it, it's a doxing scam. If you do this, you send your personal information to the person that you're sending the funds to. To which the person responded, and they're like, what are you, stupid? Like, I didn't ask for your information, why did you send it? If you're going to send me support, take 2 seconds to learn the system you're using to send me the support. Don't blame me because you're ignorant. And you did something stupid, But that's what it is. It seems like increasingly more and more and more on the internet, people don't want to have responsibility for anything they say and do. They feel, I should be able to do anything I want, instant gratification, instant, completion of every process with no effort, no research, nothing, and I'm fully protected and there's no consequences for me. It's like, where do you think you live? This is Earth. That's not how life works. All right? In life, yeah, you're going to do something, be a little bit responsible, right? I want to support a streamer. Okay, so set up your PayPal account before you send a payment. So that way, you're not sending them all of your information, right? And next thing you know, you freaking doxed yourself, right? You know what this reminds me of? That fucking moron who, when I was setting up my Xbox Series X last year, okay, knew that apparently in the setup, there's a QR code that shows up on the screen, which I didn't know. I never set up a console that had a QR code on the screen. And this idiot thought, oh, I'm going to try to hack Phil by scanning the stream, scanning the QR code, and I'm going to put my information inside of his Xbox. Okay? So he did. He tried to troll me. But what he didn't realize is that when I booted the console up, it was going to display his information on the screen. On my stream. So he doxed himself because he's a fucking idiot. Right? I had no control over it. I literally had nothing to do with that process at all. I had no step in that process. Did I choose to do that? Nor did I control any of it. The moron completely did it to himself. And became the laughingstock of the internet. And to this day, we laugh at that person on a daily basis because he's a fucking moron. Right?
Oh my god, he's drinking salt.
But that would be like saying, now who do you blame for that? What did I do? I had no control over the process. Zero. But blame me for it? No, go fuck yourself. That guy's an idiot. He did it to himself, so he's to blame. So I'm so, you know, if you're going to tip up someone, all right, please be careful with your information. If you're going to send any kind of a contribution to anyone ever on the internet, please be careful with your information, okay? But to follow up on this really stupid question, when you tip me, I get an email address. As I've said all along, all I see is an email address.
And some people actually believed me. Oh, people are just very gullible on the internet. I don't know what else to say.
So last night, I had two people getting into a tip war, and I see two email addresses, boom, 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 as I'm getting email confirmation that these tips are coming through. I'm like, okay, and neither of those email addresses are the email address that's associated when Only Ice Coffee has tipped me in the past, so I know it's not him. It's called common sense. Use it! All mind control. They're mind controlled by Pig Roach.
I'm an evil bastard. That was so evil what I just did, but I don't care. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.